my channel. Today I decided that I wanted to do a recap of my first semester in nursing school. I think that I originally wanted this channel to be something that I can just watch my progress as I go through nursing school and as I honestly just get through college. And so I decided that I was going to recap on my first semester of nursing school. I honestly wish I would have started this sooner, because nursing school is more than just the time that you spend in the program. Okay, so this semester I took 6 classes. I took dosage calculations, perspectives of professional nursing, health assessment practicum, nursing concepts, and nursing concepts practicum. So total that was 12 hours, which is considered full-time. It's the lowest amount of hours that you can take to be considered full-time. I took pathophysiology last semester before I got into the program, which is what's suggested because you can do it in your first semester, which a lot of my friends did, but it's just a whole nother class, and that's a lot more time that you spend in another class, and you have to give your studying efforts to that class as well. I'm so grateful that I took it last semester. It kind of gave me an insight on a nursing course, like what it was like before I actually got into the program and started taking nursing classes. Something that I'd never had experience with before, were select all that apply questions. And a lot of people are like, nursing questions are, all the answers are right, but which one's most right? And I was like, yeah, right, whatever. Like, yeah, no, that's true. I really struggle with those. I struggle with second guessing myself. I made an A in every class except for nursing concepts, which I am just overjoyed about. I'm so grateful that I was able to thrive this semester and that I was able to do so well. It's not because it was easy, but I put forth the effort. I learned a lot about myself this semester, and I'm so grateful that I had this opportunity. Although we are having a bunch of alternative methods due to COVID-19, I am definitely just so overjoyed, and I can't say this enough because it just makes me so happy. But I love every bit of nursing school. I do wish we would have gotten to go to clinicals. I definitely would do literally anything. Give me the dirty work. I don't care. I know that this is my calling and that I'm just so passionate to serve others and really just put what I've learned into action. I love hands-on stuff. And so being able to do that would have been so much fun. We should have been in the nursing homes, but I understand the precautions that need to be taken. Okay, so now I'm going to dive right into my schedule. I had class 4 out of the 5 days of the week. And so on Monday from 9 to 10:50, I had health assessment practicum. And then Tuesday, I did not have class. For nursing concepts practicum, they split us up into 2 days because class was from 9 to 4, and there's only so many beds in the lab because that's where you practice your skills that you check off on. And so Tuesday was my off day. And Wednesday, I had 2 classes. I had perspectives of professional nursing from 9 to 10:50. And then from 11 to 11:50, I had dosage calculations. And then on Thursday, I had nursing concepts from 9 to 11:50, and then health assessment from 1 to 2:50. And then Friday was my concepts lab, which I did have from 9 to 4, and we did get a break for lunch. I basically want to tell y'all what worked for me, kind of working my plans out. How in the world can you manage having an executive position in a sorority, having friends, having a social life, having a boyfriend, and also being in nursing school? being on the executive board for my sorority, we met once a month with all the executive officers and our advisors to discuss things and plans for our sorority. And then every day before chapter, which we had on Sunday nights, we met 30 minutes prior. That way we could discuss things as an executive board. And so just like anything else, you're going to have to manage your time. You're going to have to be able to tell yourself, like, yes, you can do this, but it means that you're going to have to take away from this. This is not, this is not your parents sitting around telling you what to do, where you can and can't go. You really have to be disciplined for yourself. And I think that's something that I do well. But I am super organized and I like to plan my week out. Sit down and I can plan things out for what I want to get done each day. Sometimes I go as far as to what should be done each hour. And I know that not everybody is like that and not everybody thrives like that, but I do. Even if there's not a set time, like, at 10 o'clock we'll do this, but at 11 we're going to do this. Even if there's not a set time, I still like to have a list of things to accomplish. And when I mark things off a list, it makes me feel good. And so I think that's something that has been beneficial for me because I really enjoy that. And so being able to cross those things off, study for this, do this, turn this in, print this out, crossing that list off just gives me so much joy. And it's not for everybody, but that's one way that I was very productive. So I would make a list of sticky notes and then I would write what I wanted to get done each day. But Monday and Tuesdays were packed the most. Since I didn't have class on Tuesday, I could study for any tests that I had in the week. So anytime after lunch on Monday and all day Tuesday, I could study if I had a test on Wednesday or Thursday, or if I had a really big check off on Friday. So I was able to use that time for that. And I think that really benefited me. On Tuesdays, I would watch The Bachelor because it goes on Hulu. And so I would get up, I would go on campus, I would print out my notes for the week, and then I would go and get breakfast from Chick-fil-A, and then I would go back to my house, eat my breakfast, and watch The Bachelor. And then after that, I would get up and get ready, and then I would start grinding my stuff out because my roommate had class on Tuesdays from 9 to 4. So I would get up and I had the house to myself, just me and my cat, and I was able to study and study effectively. I didn't have distractions. I definitely think that the fall is going to be a little bit more challenging with my position in my sorority. I will be in charge of putting together the tailgates for football games, and my parents get season tickets, so they're always in town, and I'm gonna want to spend time with them. I know that they understand that I'm in nursing school and would totally understand if I need to take an hour and study this or read this, and I get that, but it still makes me so happy to have them in town. And I feel like I will put as much work in as I can to be able to get some quality time with them and to be able to attend football games and stuff. I want to talk about how I did in my classes this semester. So I made an A in every class except for nursing concepts, which I made a B in. I'm very glad I made B's on all of the exams. My highest test grade was the final. Okay, the last thing that I want to talk about is how we did our clinicals since we were not able to be in the nursing home. So we should have gone to clinical 4 days, but by the time that they worked everything out, we ended up having 3 clinical replacement assignments. And I'm glad that we still got to be exposed to some of the critical thinking that you'd have to do if you were actually in a clinical setting. So although we weren't able to go, I'm glad that we did get to have some sort of experience. I know it's nowhere close to being, you know, hands-on with an actual person's life in your hands. But I'm glad that we had that opportunity. A shout out to all of you who tackled nursing school during this pandemic. I can't wait to see what next semester has in store. So thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and let me know if there are any other videos you'd like to see from me.